today. I'm super excited for my super punctual guest.
I knew you were mad.
No,
I'm sorry.
I'm not mad. We have Liam Dalton here.
Hi, how's it going?
Yeah.
It's me.
He almost didn't make it.
I feel like such a jerk because then I showed up and you were here with crutches and you were like, yep, it takes me forever to get everywhere. And I'm like, oh, but you beat me. So I feel even worse.
It's okay. It's fine. I'm chronically late. It's no worries.
What time did you get here today?
I got here, what time, Rick? 4:55? Yeah.
To be fair, like, the guests you're getting on here to drink constantly, no drunk is going to be punctual. So
Oh, yeah.
You get what you pay for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. I'm never really here on time. It's fine. Where were you coming from, though?
Queens.
I'm like, let me track the traffic. Let me see what it was looking like out there.
It's interesting because I checked the Google Maps from Queens and...
It said it was clear paths. Where in Queens? Is that where you live?
Yeah, Maspeth.
Oh.
Have you heard of that?
No.
Yeah,
Yes.
you don't have to,
No.
You don't have to lie.
Okay, cool. Well, I used to live in Queens, but I was in Sunnyside.
Oh, really? Oh, I think you told me that. I love Sunnyside. Sunnyside's like my favorite neighborhood in Queens.
Wow, really?
Yeah,
Are you just trying to butter me up now because you're winning my confidence back?
Sunnyside, like if you had the podcast in Sunnyside, I would be on time.
I actually, you know what? I thought of this podcast in Sunnyside pre-COVID, and I bought mics and like had it all set up in this apartment that I was at the time. And then I just never did anything about it because COVID hit, and I was like, no one's gonna.
I thought you were gonna be
over.
like, I thought of this in Sunnyside because they're all drunks over there.
Yeah.
'Cause that is also true.
My inspiration, my drunk neighbors.
No, I really do love Sunnyside. Sunnyside is dope because it's like it's Queens, but it's also like nice. You know what I mean? Like it's not like gentrified.
Yeah.
It's still Queens, but there's like really cool restaurants and.
There's really dope
I'm running
restaurants.
for mayor of Sunnyside.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, what's your angle? You're like, I fucking love Sunnyside. I will die for
That's
Sunnyside.
why I am the man for you, Sunnyside.
Liam Dalton, 2024.
Yes.
You're next Queens mayor of Sunnyside.
Yes, because that's a thing.
Yeah, and we're gonna make it.
It is
man.
now.
Anything's possible with whiskey, which is
Yeah.
what we're drinking today. You like that segue?
That was good.
I didn't even plan it.
Wow.
You know what?
That
It's
was
fun.
good.
We have Jack Daniel's Tennessee
Honey.
which is
Honey.
really makes it good. We don't even really need a chase.
But
today.
let's give backstory because I did request. I didn't. I'm already mad.
Oh my God.
I had another request that was not met. No, there's an Irish whiskey called Powers that you went to try to get, and they were like, "Get the fuck out of here!
Yeah,
You're not 80 years old."
Yeah, they were like Powers, and I'm like, yeah, and they're like, I don't know what you're saying.
I go
And I was
either.
like, I don't know what I'm saying.
I don't know either. I'm here on crutches. Just give me booze.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm homeless. I look like a mess walking in with the whole like get up, and they're just like, and I'm like, yeah, give me a bottle of Jack. Like this girl has got some issues.
Let me ask you something. Did you tell the liquor store guy the backstory of like, hey, I do this podcast?
No.
I feel like I would be so insecure. I'd be like, this isn't just for me.
No, I just let his imagination run wild.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's
so
cool.
every other week I'm in there just getting a personal bottle of like tequila, Jack. There's no like
It's a
consistency.
different liquor every week.
He's like, this chick, and then like I was fine, and then I show up now all fucked up, and he's just like, I don't know your story, but I think I
That's
don't want
amazing.
to.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna get him on my podcast that doesn't exist, where I just interview your previous guests,
Yeah.
and he's gonna be my first interview where I'm like, what do you think is wrong with this lady? I started walking out on crutches with different liquor bottles.
So you know that crippled down on Clinton Street?
The Cripple on Clinton. That's good.
Yeah.
That's my podcast name.
Wow.
And it's just about you.
Yeah. Now I just gave out the area of which I live, so that's cool.
Oh, that's where.
Yeah.
I didn't even. What's your address?
Clinton Street. There's a couple Clinton Streets though. There's one in Brooklyn. Because
I was gonna say because you're not in Queens anymore.
No.
So you're in Manhattan.
So I'm in Lower East Side.
Got you.
Yeah.
Got you.
And anytime, like, because I used to have this podcast at my apartment. And then I was like, I probably shouldn't have people over to my apartment getting drunk. Like, because some people I don't
That's
know.
more normal than have people get drunk in a studio. It's way more normal to be like,
Well,
hey,
I
guys, you want to
have
come have some drinks at my apartment?
I have a witness, but then I'm like, I don't know some of these people, or I'm not very like close with
guess.
them.
Yeah, we've only met once.
And yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
I really don't know you.
I had Tommy. I know, it's great. I love it because I get like the full range. Like I'll have like some of my good friends on, people I kind of know, people I've only met once, and then people I've never met. Like
Really?
Tommy O'Regan, I had a couple shows ago.
Are you just getting all the Irish on here? Like, oh,
Yeah.
these dumb drunks will do anything with booze.
Yeah, and I said
Yeah,
it wrong
nice.
again. It's O'Regan, not O'Regan. But I always
Wow.
just think like the president.
Ronald Reagan.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were a big supporter of his, right?
Yeah, huge.
I remember.
Huge.
It
Yeah.
was a little controversial.
Yeah, it was. We're not going to talk about the Reagan times. I already said white power on a couple episodes back. I'm really digging a deep grave for
Hey, man.
myself.
But you have the excuse of alcohol on the podcast. You could say
Yeah.
anything, and if anyone ever brings it up, like, what do you expect? We were drinking Jack Daniels.
Yeah, you're like, I'm under the influence, and it's still daylight outside, so it doesn't count.
It is like 5 o'clock.
I know.
That's
Isn't that
I
weird?
just assume you did all this at like midnight.
Yeah, no. I usually do it at like 5 or 6. And usually it's on a Thursday, but Friday's nice because now I don't have to work tomorrow. 'Cause sometimes I get really fucked up, and then you know when you're like on the train of like just being drunk, and you're like, I want more drunk, like I
Yeah.
want to just keep going.
That's the only train I know.
Yeah, it's so bad. It's a one-way train
One way.
going fast, and so I'll leave here and I'll be like, all right, and I'll like go to a bar and like drink more,
Yeah, what else can you do after this?
and then my Fridays are so unproductive. Like,
I mean, yeah. But
Well,
that's what it's for.
yeah, I guess.
Not supposed to be productive on Fridays.
I guess, yeah.
That's why we're here.
Yeah, I know. So, Queens Maspeth.
Maspeth.
So the
Maspeth, I'm
signs
putting
that
it on.
read out the like window on the train are correct. It's pronounced how it's spelled, Maspeth.
Yeah.
I feel like I've seen that sign.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't.
Really?
Oh, actually, in Maspeth, there's a huge like
Welcome
painting.
to Maspeth.
No, there really is. There's a welcome to Maspeth, and then there's a huge like American flag, bald eagle that says Maspeth is America.
Really?
Yeah, it's
They're like, we know we're not Sunnyside,
we're no Sunnyside.
but we're still American.
Hey, you can say what you want, but we are in this country.
That's crazy. How
it's so
far
weird.
deep in Queens is it?
It's not even that deep. Like, if you drove from Maspeth to like here with no traffic, it would be like 15 minutes.
Oh, so not like
But-
today.
All right, thanks, guys. Rick, it was great meeting you, man. No, I didn't drive. It would be.
So
Should I
you-
have driven here?
No, definitely
Is that
not.
really?
No, it's not necessary.
You-
So you Irish entrance.
Irish entrance?
But do you Irish exit? Do you leave places and not say bye?
I need to do it more often.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if this is what it comes from, but with me, I'll say goodbye and it'll be a lingering goodbye.
Yeah.
Because I can't say goodbye, so I need to start Irish exiting more. It's a great strategy.
It is fantastic.
I'll do the thing where I'll be like, all right, well, it's good to see you. Oh yeah, how's your mom, by the way? We didn't get that. Oh,
Yeah, you're like,
and then
"Oh."
3 hours later, I'm still there.
Yep.
like-
And then you're the last one. And then
Yeah.
they're like, sir, you need to exit.
And then I'm drinking Powers whiskey by myself, and I'm like,
Oh.
why did everyone leave me?
yeah.
Yes, I need to do
It's
that more
it's a
often.
fucking vicious cycle. I Irish exit a lot. I love it. It's great.
It's yeah, and no one gets mad.
No one gets mad. They're honestly like, I respect you, and I don't know how you got away with exiting so gracefully that people didn't notice. But it's also kind of offensive because I'm like, wow, you guys didn't even know that I left.
Yeah, I'm
How
not gonna.
long-
I get a little mad.
How long did it take you to know that my presence wasn't being,
Oh, you're saying it's offensive that they don't realize?
Yeah,
You don't think they realize?
I don't know.
I mean, to be fair, good luck Irish exiting on those fucking crutches. You're like, I'm gonna Irish exit.
They're like, was
They're
she even here? Yeah, the Transformer. She was fucking here.
Like Slater, I see you. You could say goodbye.
I don't know who this is. I don't know what Slater you speak of. I'm just fucking crunching out of there. That's why I need to upgrade to a wheelchair.
That's an upgrade,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. I am getting pretty jacked though.
Yeah, I should start doing that
yeah,
just
I know,
as a
I'm
work.
Scared. Scared of your muscles.
Like, you were late, bro.
Fucking punched him in the face.
You think I should start like using crutches just as a workout? We already said
Honestly,
before that I need to tear my meniscus so I get more punctual by
Yeah.
getting to places earlier, but maybe it'll also benefit my muscular.
Yeah, you'll get
density.
jacked. There's probably like, there's like Special Olympics. There's probably like special
Go
physical
ahead.
therapy,
Finish that sentence.
special gym, special training.
You think they have their own facilities?
Yeah, where it's just all people on crutches and wheelchairs and they're just getting jacked together.
Isn't that just physical therapy in general?
I guess I'm special because I'll be starting PT next week. I'll take some notes. I'll
Okay.
open up a gym and I'll
Yeah.
call it the special gym.
Yeah, we'll workshop that one. The
Yeah.
special gym.
Yeah, we'll table it. We'll see what happens. It's
I'm
fine.
not. I was thinking before. I was like, I don't know if I should say this, but no one's listening, right?
Yeah, yeah. I have no
I was
one
like,
cares.
I'm supposed to go to my friend's show after this, and I always feel weird wearing a backpack, and then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be drunk wearing a backpack. I feel like that's the quickest way to look autistic. A drunk adult male
With a backpack. Yeah,
I don't know.
that reads full spectrum.
Full spectrum.
That's every kind.
You're on the whole thing at that point.
Yeah, you are. You're not even on one side or the other.
Everyone's on the spectrum.
Yeah.
Myself included.
Yeah.
That's what I just said.
You gotta
That's-
balance
yeah,
out
yeah.
your remark. Yeah, I get it.
I'm half.
I
could
wore a
say it.
backpack with my crutches, and I'll probably be tipsy leaving. So that's a
You wore
triple
a
threat.
backpack with that?
Yeah, because I can't have a bag with it. It keeps bumping me.
Oh,
Like
man.
I've tried, it just doesn't work.
And this has been over a month with these?
Yeah, dude, it's
Damn.
no bueno.
I respect the commitment. So you
to
go
the healing
you-
process. I respect
I would have
your
just killed
commitment.
myself.
I would have amputated by this point. Fuck your leg.
So you walk into a bar, crutches and
A
backpack,
girl on crutches walks into a bar. All right.
and I'm like, that's me. I ordered that one.
Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna like bomb the place, or I'm like a failed terrorist.
Yeah, what
Like the
terrorist
last
walks in
one,
on
I just
crutches?
fucked up my leg, and I'm like, I'm gonna get him this time.
Failed suicide bomber.
Yeah,
Wow.
I just watched all my people die, but I was the only one who lived. I just had a little leg injury, and that was it.
That's got to be the worst.
That would suck. Could you imagine being a fucking like Unabomber dude and you fail and everybody else die but you live, and the
Now
whole
you-
point is you want to die too?
But now you have to just commit to living, and you have to apply to Walmart. I see there's a gap in your resume after a failed suicide bombing. It's like, well, you know, I put the
Specifically-
team first, so I'm good working with others.
Some would say I'm a lone wolf, but it's not by choice.
No, on those job interviews, they'll be like, describe a time where you put others before yourself or something. Like, well, do I have the story?
for you?
All right, now we have to take a shot. We just said this.
We did. See, okay.
3 minutes.
Liam warned me about this. So he's Irish. I mean, he doesn't look it at all.
I'm Dominican.
Yeah, he's. I was thinking Puerto Rican, honestly. That's the vibe I was
They're
getting.
too white.
Yeah. But he warned me that he was gonna be the one guest who was gonna want to take a shot before the clock even goes off.
I'm
And
already drinking the chaser like it's like
you
a cocktail.
Are. You
I'm
keep
like,
sipping it. For
all right,
those
this
who
is. I'm
aren't
learning a lot
watching,
about myself here.
He needs something in his hand at all times.
I do. My sister always says that I drink water like it's beer,
Wow, really?
and I'm like, well, you drink beer like it's water.
Bitch.
And then
just
I
have-
disown my family.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, do you just have one sister or one sibling? Because
No, I have 3.
You have 3 sisters or
3
siblings?
sisters.
3. You're like one's transitioning currently.
Yeah, well, yeah, you didn't have to bring that up.
are
It's not
they-
public knowledge yet.
Shit. All right, we'll cut that. Cut that. They're all girl? They're older than you?
They're all girls. All my sisters are girls.
All your
yeah.
sisters are girls.
That is true. And they are all older than me.
Yeah, I got that vibe.
That they're all older than me?
Yeah,
How'd you
I
tell?
got the youngest vibe because I'm the youngest.
Oh.
Yeah, of 2 sisters. So
You're the youngest of 2?
of 3.
Oh, okay. I
So,
was gonna
like,
say that doesn't. You can't say you're the youngest and you have one older
Yeah,
sibling.
no, that's fucking pussy shit.
Um,
I'm number 3. You're number 4.
Yeah. So sorry.
Do you get along with him?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it sounds like it. Sounds like one of your sisters has already gone to rehab because you drink water, beer like water.
No, we're like we're on the spectrum.
Look, my whole family is actually what the spectrum was based off.
You ever hear the term the Irish spectrum?
It's
That's a good. Someone, yeah, Rick, write that down. Irish spectrum.
Irish,
That's just
Irish
alcoholic spectrum.
I can't even say that like together.
me either.
It's kind of like real world.
Real world.
Real world. I gotta say it slow.
Real world.
Yeah. Oh, that was good.
I've been practicing.
This is the real world.
I tried to figure out a joke once. I never figured it out because I'm not funny.
Is it about the real world?
Kind of, where I was like growing up with all sisters is like living like on the real world. It's like living on a reality show.
Yeah.
Where like you're just, and when you're the only boy, you are like that interview camera, and you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
in professionals, you just have to listen to all these roommates talk shit about each other,
Oh, and you're just like,
and you can't say anything. You're just like,
yeah, you're
that's
just
crazy.
Jim Halper in the office, like,
Yeah,
just looking into the camera.
yeah, exactly.
That's fucking great.
Wait, what are youngest sibling vibes that you could tell, like as a fellow younger sibling?
That you have a drinking problem. That you are,
Gay.
yeah, also gay. We're hitting all the fucking marks today. We're like
Autism.
special, spectrum, gay, trans.
Listen, do you want to get booked or not?
Ooh, that was kind of ominous timing.
Let's go. All right, it was
Oh my
nice
God,
talking to you.
yeah,
Miss Ewan.
And there goes Liam, everybody. He's gone.
Rick, are you doing one? Oh no, you're just checking.
Yeah. Rick's trying to take
Do you
a
drink
shot.
at all, Rick?
Sometimes.
Just not with her.
Yeah.
It's all right. I get it.
He sees what happens here and he's disgusted.
He's like, I don't want crutches.
I don't want to break anything. It's too soon.
All right. Cheers.
Fucking jinxing me a lot.
Wait, are you a
didn't do
fan
that?
of the?
I don't know.
This is crazy. What the?
Did we just become best friends? I don't know.
I don't know.
I feel like
I'm not doing it.
Yeah, I feel like it's very college-y. Like that's how I prep
Yeah.
myself to drink
and
like
then you
fucking
do that,
Rickaloff.
And then you play flip cup.
Yeah,
All right,
exactly.
cheers. That one was good. What was that one?
There's spit. That was good.
It's
Because
funny.
when I edit these fucking clips after, every time I take a shot, I'm like, my face is just
Oh, so
horrendous.
you're like
So
working
now
on
I
it.
take it, I'm like,
You
that was
took
so good. That
Jack
honey,
Daniels.
Jack Daniels sponsored us.
I like the idea
Please.
of you taking an acting class just to work on your shot face.
Yo, seriously. I think that was my entire college, and then I just gave up.
Where'd you go?
I went to Buffalo.
Ah,
Yeah. UB, Josh Allen, Bills. I'm just naming Buffalo
just name
shit.
it. All right.
Yeah.
Snow?
Where'd you snow? There's a lot of white, a lot of black.
Buff. Like black snow, or are you talking about at Buffalo College people?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It was a nice balance.
Is it like, I feel like it would be the extreme of like super annoying frat boy white guy and then like super hood Buffalo.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's an interesting mix.
Yep.
And
They're
then-
either gonna rob you or grope you, you know?
All right.
And it could switch either. Could be either way.
What if then I got on a moral high ground? I was like, what did you just say?
Excuse me. I'm actually leaving on my own volition.
As someone
now.
who robs and gropes. All right. This is a bad
And I'm
idea.
Dominican.
That's
the most offensive
Oh man.
podcast I've had yet, and I
I'm
love
not.
it.
That's not me.
I'm not.
a
It's
good
not
guy.
me either.
It's
It's the youngest sibling syndrome. That's what's happening.
yeah. Word vomit.
Where did you go to college?
Uh,
I forgot to start the clock again. Wow.
and now you got to skip.
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah. I'll
I
go.
think 15 minutes.
I'll-
You got it passed, so you got to skip.
Oh my god, you piece of shit. All right, I'll do 12. Where'd you go to
Oh,
college?
I was joking, but all right. I went to Manhattanville College for a year. That's in Westchester.
Why are you like just from all these weird places that no one's ever
So
heard
dumb,
of?
I
Man said
know.
Manhattan College is not even in Manhattan.
Manhattanville, not even because
Oh,
some
okay,
people know
sorry.
Manhattan College, which is in the Bronx, and no one knows Manhattanville. I went there for a year. It was bad. I dormed and like I hated it. And the whole appeal of that college is like it's 40 minutes from the city. And then the whole time I'm there, I'm like, I was in the city. Why'd I leave?
Yo, seriously.
I hate it. It was like so boring. Like people were
So
like,
then you're just like, peace out. I'm
yeah.
done.
I was like,
Wow.
my second semester, I commuted because I
Oh.
couldn't stand it.
Really?
I was so bored.
Oh,
and I
that
just wanted to leave.
sucks.
People were like smoking out of an apple. I was like, I gotta get the fuck
You're
out
like,
of
I
here.
did that in 8th grade. Grow up. Get it together.
I've done crack.
I'm actually on my way to go pick up some heroin.
And then I transferred to Queens College, and then I dropped out.
And that was in Queens, or no? Because now I just don't know anything about where you've been.
It was in Queens.
It was in Queens.
Flushing, Queens.
Okay,
That's where
and that's
Queens
what started
College
your
is.
love affair with Queens?
No, I'm from there.
Okay, so born and raised.
Have you been listening at all?
Well, you said Maspeth, but
I need
didn't
another
know.
shot.
I didn't know.
Maspeth is in Queens.
No, I know, but I didn't know, like, that's where you're from. You live at home then?
Can we rewind the tape? I
He
am
did
100%
not
sure.
say that's
She
where
said,
he's
"Oh,
from.
is that where you're from?" And I said, "Yeah."
Oh, really?
But it might have been before we were rolling. So
Yeah.
good thing I've been recording out all of our conversations.
I have this all on my phone. I will take you down. So then you left Queens College, and you're just like, fuck all degrees. I don't need that shit.
Yeah.
Cool. Because
And
I
then-
got mine, and I'd fucking now just a shit ton of debt, and nothing matters. No one gives a fuck.
But Buffalo's a state school, no?
Yeah, it's SUNY. But
So-
I still owe a fuck ton of money.
Uh,
I haven't paid it in like 3 years. I haven't paid any of my loans in 3 years.
I don't think you have to.
Yeah, well, the first year I deferred it because I was like, fuck this shit. And then COVID, Biden and fucking that other
Fucking
bitch.
Sleepy Joe.
We did it, Joe. They, postponed. And now they're still like delayed. And I was like, cool, I'm not going to pay it if I don't have to.
Yeah, I don't think you. I think.
I'm just waiting for like loan forgiveness across the board. And I'm just going to be like, all right, cool.
No, you don't even have to wait for that. You just don't.
I'll wait till I die.
For real, you don't.
And then I
all
guess
debts are optional.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
yeah,
You dormed in the Manhattanville
for one semester.
place though? Okay, because I went to a community college when I first graduated high school, and then I went to Buffalo.
There's nothing wrong with that.
And yeah, there's not, okay? I actually was supposed to go to Quinnipiac, and then my loans didn't go through for that. And then I had to go to community college as my last option because my mom was like, you gotta go somewhere. I don't want you around the house so
Yeah, I
much.
remember when me and her had that discussion.
I know. This is also my stepdad at one point in time.
Yeah, we had fun.
It's interesting. But so when I transferred to Buffalo, I was like, oh, like I'll do a quad because it was like, do you want a double, triple, or quad?
The quad.
And I was like, the more people, like, the better the chance that I'm gonna meet someone cool. Like it's like 1 out of 3 versus 1 out of 2 or 1 of
All right.
1.
I respect that.
Went
optimism.
there, all 3 terrible people,
Yeah.
terrible human beings.
That's how it works.
I was like, what the fuck? I had this one chick who like played basketball. Her name was Nana, Nana.
It
Then
was short for something.
yeah.
To be fair.
Then I had this other chick who was like a goody two shoes. I don't even remember her name. And then I had this other chick who was like a sorority girl, like hardcore, like kill yourself kind. And
Hey, what does that mean?
like just like they do the clapping fucking little chants and like
Out in the
and then
gang
all
signs.
her like bitches would come over. Yeah, they were like a gang.
It's a white girl gang.
Jackie actually was her name.
Jackie.
Wow, haven't thought about that in forever. The whiskey's bringing it back.
I remember that, Jackie.
But they all fucking sucked.
I mean, yeah.
But I turned the goody two shoes by the end of that year.
What do you mean?
And I made her drink with me, and
And
she
then-
never drank. And she got fucked up, and her parents came the next day, and she was throwing up, and I was like, peace.
Shit, damn.
So I really
That's-
made an impression.
Damn, I would watch that reality show. You, a sorority girl, a goody two shoes, and a basketball player.
Yeah,
Wow, and you have to mesh them all together.
yeah. We did not mesh. I went outer circle, met people, and then like moved out of there. But
And then
in
continued
between-
your journey
yeah.
of alcohol.
And then I joined a sorority.
Did you really?
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right. Well,
but
this was fun while it
it
lasted.
was like
nice talking to you.
No, we were like a cool sorority. We weren't like the fucking. Can you see me being like, hey?
No, that's why I just lost all respect for you.
Well, because we were actually a gang technically because we were off campus, and they're like,
Off campus, sir.
they're like, if
Damn.
you're getting together, that is the definition. Like, if you're meeting up and you have like a certain amount of people and you have a like name for yourselves, then you're a gang. Like that's like the legal term.
Wait, the school said this?
Yeah. And I was like, what? Then I've been in like multiple gangs. Like,
I'm so wait. So what did they? What distinguishes a gang versus a sorority in their words?
because the sorority would be on campus, and when you're on campus,
So you could do gang activity on campus.
Well, if you're
Sorry,
you
I'm-
live off
COVID.
campus, yeah, you live off campus, but you're still an on-campus sorority, which means that like you have a chapter with the school. You have to do like certain events in like the student hall and like recruit people and like do community service and like serve back. Like
Oh, they're like, you could do gang shit, but as long as you
Yeah.
get people to pay money at our school,
yeah,
it's fine.
they're like you could kill people, but
Yeah.
at least go work 2 hours at the soup kitchen.
That sounds a lot like the Moderna vaccine, if you ask me. The government is fine with
Actually,
that gang.
That's what happened to my leg. All right, I got the vaccine. I don't recommend it.
I feel
not
like
good.
I'm not worried about COVID anymore, but I want another vaccine just to feel something.
Yeah, like, I feel nothing. I just need a shot of something. God damn it.
What if if you started pre-pandemic and you started with this,
With
then you could have done the shots of the vaccine. That would have been.
Shotcast. Everyone's getting a COVID shot, and we're drinking whiskey. Could you imagine, dude? That would be
done it.
hilarious. I would have done it too. I probably would have OD'd on some shit at one point. Like, I don't know, did I get it? Did you get it already? We're like drunk giving each other vaccines. That's a recipe for fucking disaster.
It was so cool. The guy that sleeps outside this building gave me the vaccine.
It feels really good too. The side effects, I mean, wow.
The side effects are dope.
I'm floating right now. They're like, that's heroin.
This is a cool building, by the way. This is like I've never seen like the fancy elevators where it designates you an elevator, but also in a building where the doorman doesn't give a shit and anyone can walk in.
Oh yeah,
You know what I mean?
security's not tight down there, Rick. I'll tell you that.
So like it's kind of like it has that duality of like, yeah, we don't give a fuck what kind of place is this, but you must use elevator A4. It's
That's
like,
the
what?
only one going to your destination.
That's what you care about, not who walks in.
Door number 3. Don't even look at 1 and 2.
Hey, that mass shooter, he's good as long as he uses 7-6. Then it's good.
He'll get up to whatever floor he wants. You treat him with respect. Respect the craft.
Oh man.
I know what you mean. The elevator assignments, though, always confuse me because that's how it is in the Freedom Tower because that's where my office used to be, and then we work from home now. But
So it's yeah.
my
ever
my
since-
day job, you know, because comedy's not paying full time just yet.
Well, you get whiskey that you pay for out of pocket.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You get
You
to
don't know
buy
that.
things.
I could have stolen.
That's true. You should get a
They
sponsorship.
wouldn't care. They wouldn't care if I stole from that store because they'd be like, you know, like obviously we can catch her, but just let her get away. Let her have a
Yeah,
win.
You should try that.
Right?
Stealing on crutches.
Yeah. The handicapped people, you know, they don't even give a second glance at. You'll
The
get
handicapped
yeah.
people. Is that what you just said?
No, for handicapped people, you can get away with a lot more because people kind of pity you. They don't want to look like the bad guy.
So you think they have easier lives? That's
For
what you're trying to
sure.
say?
100%.
Interesting.
100%. Yep.
So you don't
No
think they
legs,
should
but
get?
a lot of motive.
You're
Lot-
against them getting governmental assistance, is what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Yep.
Interesting.
That's correct.
Wow.
Liam's
Well-
really painting a great picture of me. He's being a fuckhead.
Well, this has been my podcast called Gotcha. And
There's camera here. There's a camera there.
imagine if like there's a camera here that you've seen this whole time.
You know that
you
you're on
set
camera.
up. Is that your camera?
That's candid. No.
You remember that show? That was a good show.
This is Candy
Does
Candid.
that still go on? I
Candy
have
Candid.
Homer Simpson socks on.
I know. I saw those. Those are dope.
You saw them and you didn't mention it?
I was about to, but then you had to steal
All right,
the
good night,
mic.
everybody.
So.
I was gonna what?
Nothing.
Steal the mic?
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. What was I just gonna say? Fuck. Oh, Candid Camera. Do you ever like? Okay, my mom's a big fan of watching shows like that. Like, have you ever seen the news like special? It's like, what would you do?
Yeah. Is that still on?
I think so. And
That's
people
pretty
aren't doing much. It's still pretty inactive there. Like, I wonder how many takes it takes to
For
like.
someone to do something.
Yeah, and then they're like, all right, this finally we can air something. You guys are all fucking pussies.
They're like, week 3 of production, everyone sucks.
No one cares that this subway worker is just getting fucking slapped in the face.
They should do like a spin-off of that show of the person who does do something and then they get like fucked up because like that's really what happens. That's why no one's doing anything. If you did that show in New York where it's like, what would you do? It's like nothing because I don't want to get shot.
What shouldn't you do?
Yeah, exactly. What wouldn't you do?
Yeah.
That should be the show. In New York.
WWJD.
That's the New York version.
That'd be great.
I noticed that you didn't chime in there. Great job. Why didn't you do it? It's like, oh, well, I saw that he had a knife in his back pocket and he was dancing for Showtime, so I thought I better sit this one out.
I gotta step away. I can't do that. Do you have like a lot of? Sorry, what were you gonna say? You look
No,
like you had
probably
a
nothing.
thought. No,
I was thinking, but nothing came about.
Really?
I was like, oh, I didn't have lunch today. What were you going to say?
I don't even know now. I lost track. Oh, God. I'm also like hot, Rick. It's that time. I'm hot again.
That time?
Every time.
Do you have an alarm for when you're going to be hot, too?
I'm like, oh, there it is. Slater's temperature is rising.
Some,
per usual, 6 p.m.
There's some silence at the 1 hour mark. I'll just say I'm hot. That'll get some small talk going.
No, I talk about me sweating in every episode, and I have to not, because it's just people don't want to hear it, and I don't want to.
If you think about
anymore.
it could be the alcohol making you sweat.
I
Since
know.
It's like an hour in.
I know. That's the whole point.
You might have a problem.
I think I do. My sister's like she's studying to
Alcoholic?
be a. No, she really doesn't drink at all. We're actually complete opposites.
Fuck.
No, you love that sound. Don't kid yourself. I
have to drive my kids to school after this.
They go to night school.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
So,
advanced.
Yeah, I really care about them, so I put them in night school so I could go to the strip club.
That's so, and then the mom has a break too. That's so nice.
Well, she is working.
No,
who do you think I'm going to support?
No, you're not supporting. You're getting on stage, bitch. She's there to support you.
That's true. I would love that.
I could see that. Have you ever been to, well, we'll take this shot first. I'll let you marinate on what I'm about to say. How are we doing this? Yeah.
Sláinte. That's the Gaelic word for cheers.
Sláinte?
Sláinte.
Sounds like sriracha.
Rick, can we cut that right?
I'm just great. My grandparents are rolling over in their grave.
I like that one.
Me too. Me too. Hashtag me too. What? Everything we're talking about is super controversial. I'm just laying it on thick.
I know. That's
buddy.
why at the halfway mark, I made a decision to judge you. So maybe it'll cancel out everything that I said.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say?
All right.
You're gonna ask me if I've ever dated a stripper?
Yeah.
No, sorry.
How many strippers have you had fornications with?
No, I never.
Have you been to a strip club?
My card always declines. Yeah, I've been to one strip club once, and boy, was it a time.
What happened?
I went to this place called what's it called? Rick, what's that spot we went to? Fuck, it's in Astoria. Damn, it's like
of course it's in Queens.
It's a good.
You're a Queens slut.
I'm Queens through and through.
Oh my god, were there Queens on the stage at least? There's a strip club in Astoria. First of all, what?
Of course.
What?
What's
it called?
This is gonna annoy
Gyro.
me. Gyro. That'd be pretty
Gyro
sick.
City. Gyro Titty.
I saw some good gyros then.
Yo, I'm getting gyros tonight.
Are you really?
No. No.
All right, Steinway.
Yeah, look it up. I need to know.
I can't go on.
No, it's in Steinway. On Steinway.
Riviera.
Riviera?
It's like yeah, that's a known.
That's a strip club?
Yeah.
It sounds so classy.
Really?
Yeah.
It was.
It was.
Till I got there. Let me tell you.
Like, who's this fucking Irish fucking homeless child?
I was with two of my friends, and they're black, by the way. I have to legally tell you that.
Yeah, makes
I didn't
sense.
want to tell you that, but I have to. You know, it's the law. I was with two of my friends, and we were very high. I don't smoke weed anymore, but this was in my weed smoking days, and we were
So
very
last
high.
week.
So yesterday.
Yesterday, 420.
Why I was late today. So I was with two of my friends, and we were smoking weed, and they were like, "Oh, let's go." And I'm like, we were like down the block, and I was like, "Nah, I don't want to go." And then they were like, "Come on, let's go." And I was like, "All right, fine."
That was hard to convince you.
Yeah. And then we got to the front, and it was a $20 cover. And I'm broke now, but I was very broke then.
Oh, yeah.
I was minimum wage, Dick's Sporting Goods days.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, I did not have a lot of money in my account, but
you're like, it's worth it.
they were like, come on, whatever. So I paid the
change your
$20. I paid the $20. We walked in. I was like, I'm not paying for anything else. I'm just gonna hang out. I sat down. As soon as I sit down, two beautiful Hispanic women come towards me. I literally do this. I don't know if the camera's gonna catch this, but I sit down like, all right, yeah, let's hang out. I sit back up because they grabbed me and they pulled me back. Do you want me to do that again?
Yeah.
So I did this. they grabbed me and they pulled me right back up, and they were like, "Come on, Poppy, come on." And I was like, "All right, I have no choice."
You're like, who's Poppy? Where's my dad?
Dad? Is he here? I've been looking for him. And then I was like, okay, yeah. Like, I was powerless. They just took me, and they
lifted you up.
They
like Dirty Dancing style, just fucking swanned over you.
Pretty
over.
much. They grabbed each of my hands, and they put me up, and then they brought me to some chair, and then I sat down, and then they were like, "Oh, it's gonna be 60 for this, 40 for this," and I'm like, I don't have any money. And then
they were like, help me, I'm poor.
And then they kept going down in the price. They're like, okay, fine, 40. And I'm like, I don't have it. Okay, fine. And then they were like, the ATM's over there. And my friends didn't see this part. They're arguing with the bouncer at this point where they're like, I don't want to use that shady-ass ATM. And the bouncer's like, come on, just use it. And then they turn around, and the bouncer goes, your boy's using it. And last thing they know, I'm like, I have no money. I can't go in there. And then they see me at the ATM like...
rolling out hundies.
And they're like, what are you doing?
You're like, this is my 401k from Dick's.
Yeah, exactly. And then I go back to the seat with my two now wives. They have citizenship now. And,
oh, my God. Thank you. You're a fucking hero.
hero.
Green card hero.
Ally. And then, whatever, they did like a quick lap dance. I don't know why I'm describing
They did a quick lap dance.
No, it wasn't what they described.
They just did a quick lap.
Let me...
Yeah,
kids, I want to talk to you about a thing called false advertisement.
Into detail.
They made it. They said full package. I don't know what that means.
Yeah,
I still to this day
good.
have no. It does sound good. It sounded
like
good. It sounded even better at that moment.
Yeah.
So then they tell me this, and then they just whatever. Just I don't know, it wasn't a pleasant experience, and it was not what they sold to me at all. And then they were like, are you serious? You only have this amount of money? I'm like, you told me this was fine. And then they like got pissed off at me and walked away. And I was like, I feel like I'm in Grand Theft Auto right now. Like, what is going on?
False advertising in the strip club.
For real?
Never would have thought.
No etiquette.
They're a classy bunch.
I know.
They need to uphold that fucking
what the hell, man?
reputation.
Ever heard of manners?
Yo.
My
also,
lady?
Like,
they didn't like that I kept calling them my lady, too. That was
really?
a big... Yeah.
Oh.
So I haven't been to a strip club since then. That was
so
like
that was your
4 years
first and
ago.
only experience?
And I'll never go back.
Wow.
Unless it's close to me.
Wow.
At
I
the
wonder if
time.
they're still there.
Those strippers or that place?
Those strippers.
Should we go after this?
Yeah. I'm like, who was it? Point them out, Liam. Point them out. I want to see.
It's also like my friends didn't like that place either, and they have prior experience. They were like, they were all so, look, I'm not judging, but they were all very fake, where they were like, oh, it felt like we were in a video game. And I was like, oh, I thought that was just me because it's the only time I've ever been here.
Dude, there's going to be AI strip clubs soon, I swear.
It's kind of hot.
I love it. It's way better than the blow-ups.
They don't talk. Sorry.
No, it makes sense. Everyone's just like jerking off in a dark room with goggles on. That's how I see it happening. It's just sick. It's just sick.
My cousin does that VR shit. It's weird.
Really?
Yeah.
He fucks girls in VR?
Nah, he's still an incel, but
Oh.
even in virtual reality, he's an incel.
Yeah. He's like, no, I don't need to change my character. I am who I am. Whatever verse I'm in. Fuck it.
I'm still an NPC.
I heard that strippers, when they bring you to, they always say never have someone bring you to the second location. My mom always said that for like
Your mom said that?
Not for strippers, but for kidnapping.
Oh.
She's like, never let them bring you to a second location because then you're fucked. And that's exactly what happened to you. But
No, really, it was literally across.
like it wasn't a second location. I saw the first location from
yeah,
the second location.
No, that's true. It was a different chair. That was the second
they're
location.
just like, here, get in this fucking recliner.
Yeah, my friends were watching me the whole time, which also isn't hot.
No,
you know what I mean?
ew, yeah, no. You're like, I want them to watch, not you guys.
Wait, who? I want
Like the
my
girls.
friends? Oh.
Like, you don't want, I don't know.
I'm learning a lot about you.
Now I'm exposing myself. But I heard that this is just hearsay, I don't have any personal experience, but like strippers, when they give a lap dance, you can pay by the song.
See, I don't know the rules.
See, yeah, you had to negotiate. You didn't have that stripper negotiation.
The thing is,
going
I
on.
kind of did have negotiation, but it was all coming from honesty.
But it was instinct.
It was instinct. It was my male, smarts.
You're like, I just knew how to talk to a stripper.
No, it was all just vulnerable honesty. I was like, well, I make $15 an hour.
Hello, my name's Liam and I'm scared.
Will you show me the ropes?
I don't know where my shoes are. Did you take my shoes?
No, but I was just like, I don't have that money. I guess they probably thought it was bullshit, and I was just playing them.
Yeah, because I bet
being
people do that
honest.
to get a better price. But like when it's already happening, just fucking throw. Who cares? But I've heard that it's like buy the song, and then I was like, why wouldn't everybody just request like Stairway to Heaven?
Or
Right?
like Bob Dylan releases songs now and they're 30 minutes
Yeah,
long.
or just like a whole album that like never separates.
Imagine Bob Dylan playing in the strip club.
I saw Bob Dylan at Buffalo at college.
Oh, like you saw his show.
Like
I thought you were gonna say I saw Bob Dylan at
at
Riviera,
at a strip club, yes, at Riviera. Bob Dylan.
and he told
was
me
there.
the full package was $60.
Yeah, and then he sang a song, and I was like, "You make that acoustic, and you make it long."
Like, I thought the price was $20. Well, the times are changing. We'll be right back.
That was good. I'll give you that.
Is this a camera too, or is that just a holder?
That's just a prop.
It's a prop.
That's a distraction. Ooh, it's for when I hit it and shake it that we can go to the stable one.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Which probably happens quite frequently, I'd imagine. Yeah.
Poor Rick has a tough job.
Yeah, he does. He's got to like get a full 8 hours before he knows when I'm coming in.
Rick, I hope you're getting well paid for this.
Yeah. If so, we'll go to the strip club and you could throw some of that.
Yo, imagine me, you,
well-earned
and Rick
money.
at Riviera.
Oh my God. Yeah, if we can't do Shotcast with you, Rick, we're going to go to a strip club. All right. It's either drinks or booties. All right.
Or both.
Or, yeah.
You know, it's kind of weird how, like, do you know this rule that there's like they could be fully nude if there's no drinks sold?
Really?
That's a rule.
You're becoming more
Rick's
of an
nodding his
expert
head.
than you're saying. Oh, Rick
Rick's-
knows.
Rick-
Rick's got some experience.
No, that's honestly the one and only time I've been to a strip club, but my friends have told me. Sounds like such a lie.
It is like, yo, literally. You're just like, so my friend, I mean, God, what?
No, that's a rule though. That is a rule where the girls could be fully nude if they don't sell
Because
alcohol.
I was
at this
wondering,
place.
I was wondering from their perspective. Okay, like say I was a stripper, hypothetically, never done it, for free ever, and I was like, oh, this dude's actually hot. I'm like into it, like. And I was like, I don't really need the money. I kind of just want to like whatever.
You can't do that.
No?
No, because
So it's a
the
one-way
dudes-
street no matter where I go. On both sides.
just turn southern for a second. No matter where I go,
No,
just turn into
because-
Dolly Parton for a second.
Because I think about Matthew McConaughey in Wolf of Wall Street, and he's like, it's a one-way street
Mm-hmm.
no matter where I go.
I only have $40 for this
Please.
lap dance. Mhm.
Give me your fucking lap. Give me your dance.
No, because I'm not saying you can't do that. I'm just saying like you already have the leverage, and the guy will probably pay something.
Yeah, he would. But what if I was like, I don't want your money because I want to do it for free because I'm attracted to you that much.
But then you're fumbling the bag. He would do it for money.
I guess what's more important to the lady at that time?
You see,
money,
this is
or
why-
can you fall in love at the strip club? T-Pain says you can. Okay, he fell in love with a stripper.
No, he didn't.
He did. He
That
wrote
was
a whole
all a
song.
lie. Perpetrated by the
Did you
Democrats.
not see the behind the scenes of T-Pain?
The crazy
True life?
left wing. Joe Biden planted that story. You know that, right?
What? Oh my God, you had me, man. God damn, you're good.
Oh, I should have went with that.
You should have, because it
Damn.
would have been really funny. And now you're just
Folks.
being so unfunny. Oh God.
Here's the
What
deal.
a waste. Here's the deal.
Stripper. T-Pain fell in love with her.
I'm gay.
You think Joe Biden is gay? I don't think. I think he would probably tore
No,
it up back
there's
in
a
his
clip
day.
of him saying that. I don't know what
That he's gay?
No, I think it was taken out of context, but like.
What
talking
is the
about
context?
That he's not gay.
I'm not gay.
Yeah. I don't know, man. The shit that comes out of his mouth, it could be spliced up, and I'd be like, I believe that. He would definitely say that.
Yeah, I feel you.
He's
It's kind like I get nervous when he talks, but I'm trying to separate myself and just get excited.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, someone has to, because he's just a fucking living flatline.
Yeah, but I feel like we gotta just enjoy it.
Yeah, well, that's what I did with Trump. I was just like, this is entertainment at this point.
Yeah.
I remember I went to Montreal.
A Trump rally?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. We can't talk about that on camera.
I was at the Capitol one day, not a specific day.
Someday in January.
I don't know. It was a cool winter breeze. My horns were just right. And I've been doing a lot of core workouts. No, I was in Canada, fleeing the country, as one should.
January 7th.
Yeah. I went to Montreal when, like, the election with Trump, when he was first elected, like, right before. And I was there for, like, a music festival. And I got there, and I had only been to Toronto. It was the only other time I went to Canada. So Montreal was, like, I'm like, this is dope. And obviously I'm at a festival, I'm, like, fucked up and a bunch of things. And then...
Yeah, unlike when you're in New York.
Yeah. Canada's, it doesn't count.
Yeah, no, in New York,
Canada's
you're
like
always
a safe
sober
space.
here.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry.
So the Canadians were all like, "Oh, you're from New York, whatever." I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "Oh, we've been watching the election. It's like our reality TV." Eh? I was like, "Yeah, get back to your maple syrup, you bitch." But I was like, that's so sad that, like, they're all like, this is our entertainment. You guys are so fucked. And I was like, oh, God. I was like, don't tell me this. I just took shrooms. I'm trying to have a good time and watch Kings of Leon, you fucker. Yeah, it was a whole thing.
Somebody. No, it is. No, I get what you're saying.
We could use somebody.
You should have said that.
I should have.
No, I get what you're saying, but it's also like, it sucks that we have when we go to other countries and people say that you have to then turn into a patriot. Like, you're disrespecting our president Donald Trump?
Yeah,
I'm just kidding. I'm always like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
fuck
I was
that
like,
place.
so like, what are your border rules? Because I might have to sneak on over.
Are you married by any chance?
It's like, but the pity that they feel, I'm like, don't. It's not. I didn't vote.
Did they actually? Did you like sense like a pity?
Yeah, they were just like, wow, like, we feel bad for you. Like, that's pretty sad, and it's super obvious to the whole global world.
Yeah, no, I mean, that is true.
And
but
I was like, yeah, but I didn't do it. I'm not voting for that. Like, I'm not even registered. I'm innocent.
Are you really not registered?
No, I am. Right. But it took me a long time because I registered, or so I thought, when I was in Buffalo. I don't know why that keeps coming up.
Because of the felony.
When I was in college, because I had to be, because I was arrested.
Serious? We really have to do another shot?
Shut up, you love it. Speaking of arrests, have you ever been arrested?
No.
Wow. Damn it.
What do you think I am?
I thought we were going to have something else in common.
I was joking about the Dominican part. I am.
I'm too white to be arrested. I can't be cuffed.
Do you know who my father is? Because I don't.
Yeah, I know my stepdad. Apparently, it's you.
All right. And after this shot, we'll hear
Daddy's.
about Slater getting arrested.
Oh, yeah.
Wait. What was the Gaelic word for cheers?
All right. So I said it sounded like sriracha. I'm turning into a Viking. What is it, Rick?
That's where we originated.
He doesn't even know.
Viking. Slancha.
Slancha. Yeah. Yep.
It's literally like 4 o'clock. What are we doing? I don't
Living
need a chaser. I hope
life's
you know
short. Take shots.
My chaser is
start
just...
making merch.
You should. Do you have a catchphrase
Life
on this
short,
podcast?
take shots.
Life short, take... That's good.
Yeah?
Write that down.
We have so many notes.
Life short,
get arrested.
What was that Boy Meets World thing? Oh, life's tough, get a helmet. And then he knocked him on the head.
Oh, yeah.
I almost knocked you on the head, and then I was like, oh, this is the second time we're meeting.
It's fine. I punched you in the face when you were late.
That's true.
So we can be even now.
Behind the music.
Yep. Documentary coming soon.
It's so strange to take a shot and then not drink for 15 minutes.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do. No, I'm sorry.
Let me tell you.
Let me tell you. Now we do turn southern. I actually do that when I get really drunk. I like have a little southern twang. Don't know why. Very weird.
That's interesting.
It's happened to me on stage, like in the beginning years.
Really?
When I used to like have to get a little tipsy to go up because I was nervous. Like year one, like fucking slam a little G&T and go up there.
Really?
And I would, because I was like super nervous. Now I don't drink on stage because I forget and I have too much that I want to get to.
Yeah, I'd be too nervous to drink.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
In the beginning, I did it like that because the whole reason I even got into stand-up was because I used to do fucking, it's all coming back to Buffalo. I used to do skits when I was pledging for the sorority, they would make us do skits, and I would like, there was 20 of us pledging, and like I would just be like, all right, you three are gonna do this, you guys are gonna do that, I'm gonna do that, like, and it was like just
That's pretty cool.
mayhem.
But
I
you
didn't
were
even,
like directing.
yeah, like all these sketches,
That's pretty cool.
and like, but I didn't even realize at the time what it was. I was like, I just want these bitches off our back, like, and I was like, none of you guys are doing anything, so like, I'll just fucking start doing something.
That's cool. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, because I feel like every comedy origin comes from like a survival standpoint. You're like,
yeah,
yo,
I'm
I don't
like,
want to
need
get fucking punched in the face.
yeah, exactly.
I'm just trying to make friends.
Yeah, I just want to be in a gang.
That's pretty cool. Were they good sketches?
They were fun. I wish like they recorded some of them on their phone or something. Like
They weren't recorded?
Nowadays, like people probably would, but this was like it was. I'm like, this is 1965.
You're
it
very
was
old.
yeah, but I look good for 65, right?
In crutches.
I think this had to be like 2012, probably. So
It was before cameras.
Yeah. Way before any of that. Like we didn't even have phones. We just had to send pigeons. It was a mess, especially in Buffalo with the snow.
Oh yeah.
They wouldn't even make it half
Don't
the time.
get me started.
Don't get me started on that white power. That white powder.
Do you just sneak that in every episode?
No, I don't.
It'd be funny if you just
that
like
just becomes the
subtly-
slogan. Shotcast with Slater. White power.
You could sell a lot of merch with that. Let me tell you.
That would be atrocious.
I would not buy that under my real name, but you could sell a lot of.
And I would just wear it around the house. Oh my god. Well, one of the skits that we did. So I have Tiffany, my good friend. She's Puerto Rican, and then I have this other friend, Lindsay, who is like super pale Jewish. Relevant to what I'm about to say. I don't just do that for every person like we have been.
I do.
But we're pretending it was like a tanning booth or something, and like I had like Lindsay go in, and then there was like girls around. They're like, oh my god, like I have to be tan for like formal or some bullshit that they were like worried about. And then, like, my friend Tiff, who's Puerto Rican, walks around. She's like, I look amazing. This is perfect. And I was like,
good.
I was like, guys, this is fucked up. It was like we were on no sleep, Adderall, fucking trying to go to class.
I would post that now, so I don't know.
I know, right?
You should do that. You should
I
reenact that.
Lindsay, Tiffany, I'm going to need you.
Hit me up.
They're in the city still. We hang out.
Oh, word?
Yeah,
That's
I'll
cool.
be like, reunion skit tour. Let's do it.
But you don't hang out with Jackie anymore.
Jackie?
Jackie was one of Slater's quad roommates.
Oh, yeah.
She doesn't remember.
See how
but
easily
I
I forget that bitch? Jackie, if you're listening.
I've never heard such a name.
I had a Jackie Brown. She was Asian. But anyways.
All right, you just did the thing that you...
So Chan.
I'm sorry, Rick.
Yeah, he knows. He knows.
I hope he's getting paid.
So I was arrested because I was being racist, and no.
That's good.
You like that coming back?
Segue.
Yeah, thank you.
Coming
Thank
back.
you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. So I was arrested when I was on my 17th birthday, well, the day after, because me and my friends broke into an amusement park at night.
I hate when that happens.
At Six Flags. I know, right? They should be open 24/7.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Come on, people want to ride shit at night.
That's racist against whites.
Yeah. So it's becoming crazy. We need to calm down. But anyway, so it was like me and probably like 10 other like friends of mine. Half of them I just met that night. Cause in high school you have like a rivalry, like high school nearby.
No.
Okay, cool. So this is just upstate and I'm a loser.
It's probably not just upstate. It's probably just everywhere except New York City.
Yeah, everywhere like in the middle of nowhere.
Where there's
everywhere, nowhere.
Everywhere, nowhere. Sorry,
Somewhere
I
else.
might have taken a couple of shots.
Don't
tell anybody, but I've taken a
Liam's
few shots.
Never had a drink in his life.
Sorry, keep going. I was gonna say Everywhere, Nowhere is my sitcom, but keep going.
Is it?
No.
Okay.
Sorry, keep going.
I was like, I hate you, but I love you so much.
Does iHeartRadio really record in here? Are we not allowed to say that?
No.
Sorry, no,
Right.
I didn't say that because of any reason other than that Slater has an iHeartRadio tattoo.
I
All
do
right, sorry,
on
keep
my
going.
left ass cheek, and we only met once, so you
I
figure
saw
that out.
Pulp
It was at
Fiction.
Riviera. Full circles everywhere. It's like the Olympics, just fucking.
Special Olympics.
That's the whole one. I just
Is that the name of this episode? Special
Oh
Olympics?
my god, it's gonna be definitely part of it for sure. But oh yeah, so we broke into a Six Flags at night. Not that hard. Go for it. And it would have been fine. Like we broke into the the like water gun little prize box things, and you have all the Jamaican bananas and the fucking big huskies and all those like animal stuff. You know what I'm talking about? The stuffed animals that you
Yeah.
win at an amusement park. You're
Yeah.
looking at me like I'm crazy.
No, sorry. I'd never been to Six Flags. That's my confession. That I was
He's
nervous
like,
about saying that.
I want to get cancer so I can have my Make-A-Wish be to go to Six Flags with my Riviera biddies.
I've been eating a lot of McDonald's.
Yeah, good for you. You'll
Trying to
get
get
cancer
cancer,
in real time, yeah. So I know you've never been to one, but basically there's like little arcade games. And
No,
a
I know
kiosk.
what you're describing because there's.
You've seen it in the movies.
It's at the. I've dreamt
Do you
about it.
have a TV?
I've dreamt about it many a day.
Oh, that's good. In your dreams. Wow, look at you go.
No, I've
Never
been
stop
to
dreaming.
a street fair before.
Okay, well, this is way more classy. So, anyway, so we broke in there, took a bunch of like big Jamaican bananas. I love those. And a big husky, and a couple other things. Whatever. It's important to the story, which is why I mention it. And then we climbed on top of a roller coaster, and like drank beers at the top. Ran back
When you say
down.
climbed on, you meant like.
We like climbed up the tracks of the roller coaster to the top where it like drops down.
Holy wait!
Yeah, not okay.
What the?
Yeah. Like, I was fucking 17 and wasted, and it was my birthday. And I was like, that's dad.
Yeah. You're saying that as if that makes it better. That makes
Like,
it
that's
way
my
more
va-
dangerous.
That's my validation.
Like I was 17 and I was drunk out of my mind. What could happen?
Obviously, I was safe. But we left the beer cans at the top of that roller coaster. So that was one piece of evidence that
Just
we
to
left
mark
behind.
your territory.
The second, well, we just forgot. The second piece of evidence was all the missing prizes of the stuffed animals. And then the third and worst piece of evidence that got us arrested was that we were in the lazy river, we were going down the slides, and it was raining that night, so it was perfect. Because you could slide around on the slides. Because the water on the water slides aren't raining.
Oh, wow.
But it was raining, so it was slippery. And we're like, this is crazy. Oh, my God. And
I'm not going to lie, it sounds kind of fun.
it was so fun. No regrets. Sorry, Warren County. And
No one's ever said that, ever.
no one. And then someone like brought a bottle in with us to like, keep drinking and like dropped it in the lazy river. And it broke.
Legend.
Yeah, fucking too lazy there. And dropped it. It broke. And then the next day, and my birthday's in June, so it's like peak summertime, like
I knew you were a Gemini. Sorry. Come on.
mad tourists, like busy season. So they had to close down the entire water park because people saw like glass.
Are you serious?
In the
The
lazy
next
river.
day?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
wow.
they were like, so they had to drain it, pick out the glass. And I was like, yo, and I was like, talking to all the people that were with us that night, and I'm like, guys, who the fuck brought in the bottle and broke it? Like, what the fuck? And it was the kids from a rivalry high school that I didn't know, and I was like, you little fuckers. And I'm like, why didn't you say anything? Like, I would have fucking scuba dived and got it out that night. Like, you're an idiot. And then weirdly, this is like a TV show. One of our like one of these like kids that we went to high school with who wasn't that cool, whatever, I don't want to say anything, he worked at that Six Flags, and he saw the footage that they were looking at to try to catch us, but it was dark and raining, so they couldn't really see. And this motherfucker, I won't say his name, Matt, he was like, oh, I know exactly who that is. And like picked out two of like the 10 of us. Not me, it was my other friend
Because
and
you
her
slipped in
brother.
some money on the side.
Yeah, I was like, fine, anal, whatever. It's like, don't tell anyone. So then he picked them out, and I was like, motherfucker. And then those two, it was a brother and sister, and I'm still friends with them. They're great. But their cousin was a DA. So when they got called into the police station, they like were like, yeah, like we know, whatever. And then the cop was like, yeah, like we already have footage. We know. We just need to confirm the names of everyone there. So just like, can you like validate? They didn't have anyone else's names. They got fucking bamboozled, and they were idiots.
They 5-0'd
because they were high when they went there too, because they were major potheads. And
no, that's not an excuse.
They're like, yeah, so it was Slater. Like everyone
God.
named us all, and they're like,
holy
thanks.
shit! I don't like the way you put in. They were high when they got there. No, that's a reason to forget.
Yeah. Yeah, and
They
then their DA,
they're snitching. That's
who
what
was a
happened.
cousin, was like, oh yeah, and dropped their case, so they went scot-free while we all got arrested at our houses.
What?
Like
you're a politician?
Yeah.
Like you're a president of the United States?
This is some fucking
Holy
Ozark shit.
You got arrested at your house?
Yeah.
Oh my
But
God.
the chick who went in and like put us under the bus unknowingly, she's great though. She didn't mean to. I know she didn't. She texted me, was like, yo, just heads up, like cops will be coming. And I was like, what? And she was like, yeah.
You had the scoop?
Yeah, she was like, they're coming, they're on their way. Like I got the heads up, and I was like, all right, so I guess I'm going to Canada.
Damn, that's
But just
What do you do in that moment?
So I was like, wow, okay.
Like, Mom, let
Like
me
I
just
was
prepare
sitting
you
there,
for something.
I literally, that's exactly what I did.
Let's take a shot every 15 minutes as I
was
tell you
like,
something.
Oh my God. I was like, Mom, the sheriff's gonna come here, or the trooper, and he's gonna pick me up. I'm gonna go quick.
You're like,
down.
Mom, you know how pigs are, right?
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna go quick to. She's from the Bronx, so she's like pretty ghetto.
Fuck the police.
She's like, I was like, I'm just gonna go. I gotta answer some questions. It's not a big deal. Don't worry about it. And she's like, all right, well, just be home for dinner. Like dead ass. Dad, Anastasia.
I love it.
Anastasia Harrison.
Shout out Anastasia.
Yeah.
Anastasia, when it comes to the police, she has amnesia.
She was like, I like that you're honest with me. And then the guy came, and then I went downstairs, and he was like, so how do you want to do this? Like, you want to just get in the back? Like, you want me to handcuff you? You're going to come, like, and be, I don't know, cordial or whatever.
White
and I was like,
privilege,
well,
sorry.
I was like, yeah, literally. I was like, if I'm getting arrested, like, let's go, like, all the way. Like, handcuff me. And he was like, what? And I was like, yeah, like, let's do it.
This is the whitest thing I've ever heard in my life.
And I know.
Like, oh my God, can I record this?
Queensbury, New York, the whitest fucking suburban town you'll ever know. And I was like, yeah. And he's like, ooh.
Like, literally?
He's like, seriously? Okay, fine, I'll do it. Don't tempt me.
Don't talk dirty to
He's like,
me.
you want shotgun? Like, fuck it.
You could drive if you want.
Yeah,
You wanna-
like, I'll just run behind you. And then I went in, and basically the whole best part of the story is that I like grew up middle class. And like,
You don't have to brag.
yeah, thank you. So I don't know. A lot of my friends and people who live there are pretty well off. And all my friends who were with me that also got caught from the list were like, they were like getting lawyers. Their parents got lawyers because they're like, oh, this is serious, blah, blah. And I got a public defender because that's free.
Mm-hmm.
And we all went to court, and all the parents are there. We're there, the kids, and it's like awkward. And I'm like, oh my God, I can't look at my friend's parents right now. Like, they're all just like, what the fuck? It was your birthday. I'm like, it's not my fault, bitch. Like,
they
this was
really-
your whore daughter's idea.
They were really giving you, like, dirty looks?
Yeah, no, they weren't giving me dirty looks, but they were like disappointed in all of us,
Yeah.
And we're there, and they all got sentences of.
Wait, what? I genuinely didn't hear that.
They got sentences.
Did they
Like
really?
but not. No, we didn't like serve time, but they were like their punishment or whatever in the courtroom was like they had
White
to
people
do,
just get punishments.
Yeah. They're like, oh no, we're obviously not sending you behind bars.
They're like, no cell phone for a
We
month.
need you outside to represent. But they were like, they got like 200 hours of community service, like something crazy, and then they had to pay like all the lawyer fees, like thousands of dollars, whatever. I was like, public defender. Her name was Nellie, fucking G, and it was free, and she like got me out scot-free. All I had to do was write a apology letter and then pay like $1,000.
Wow.
And that was it. Yeah.
Shout out to Nelly.
Yeah. And I was like, fuck all you bitches. Because they
Damn.
also, like, were, like, because we had all the stuffed animals still as, like, evidence. Because we took them out of the park and, like, stuffed them in the trunk of the cars. And then the ones we couldn't fit, we made a roadblock on the street outside of it. And we thought it was funny, and then that was also another reason they
Way
got
to get
tipped
caught.
off. And they're
Yeah.
like, why are there huskies staring at me on the 401?
You were
Like,
looking
what?
to get caught.
We were just idiots.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
a Amazing.
Yeah,
Wow.
it was crazy. But the best part was when the judge had to read my statement back to me
What was
because they
your
have to
statement?
do that. And my statement was like, I went in, there was an opening in the gate on the far side. Then I went to a prize box. I stole 3 huskies. They were big. Like, it was so embarrassing. And my sister and mom are there, and they're just cracking up, like, in the courthouse. And they're like, then I went to the top of the roller coaster. I drank a beer. I left the can. I'm sorry for littering. Like,
I hate to admit it, but the bananas were Jamaican.
And I did spoon them later that night. I still have them in my bed. Oh, it's so OD.
That's amazing.
I haven't
wow.
told that story in a long time. I'm sorry I just took all that
Wow.
airtime.
No, that was. I'm honored to be the witness to that
Honored
story.
to be an American.
Wow. Honored to be white.
Patriot.
Wow.
That's
Shout
a
out to Nelly.
full circle right there.
We got to do a shot for Nelly.
Nelly, oh my God. Oh, well, now I stole most of it, so we had to halfsies. But we'll finish this half shot, and then that's our time.
Wait, I have one more thing to say
What? Are you gonna
about Nelly.
be like, it's getting hot in here?
I was literally like, damn, what's a Nelly song? I could.
Hot in here because I'm sweating.
Well, now hot in here is too.
Well, now it's too
So now I got to be
obvious.
like, well, that DA probably got off because she used proper country grammar. I'll drink to that.
Oh, and I thought you were going to start playing it, and then we'd take the shot. That would have been a cool outro.
Should we do that again?
Yeah. Sorry, Rick. We're almost done.
Well, the reason you got off scot-free is probably because Country Grammar is the name of the album. Oh, no, there's a song too. Okay. The reason you got off scot-free is because the DA used proper country grammar, and I'll drink to that.
Wow. Wow. That was the best ender I think I've ever had on Shotcast. Isn't that right, Rick? Thank you so much
Thank you.
for coming on.
Sorry I was
love
late.
You. No, that was great.
I love you too, even though it was the second time we met.
I know. Love it for the second time.
Love you.